Welcome back to the University Ozarks Podcast. I'm your host, Nate, here in the new student hall, and I'm joined with Matthew Dunsworth. Hey, Matthew, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good, man. I'm enjoying being here. Yeah. Are you enjoying being here in this interview?
Yes, sir. I love it.
Okay, good. The sir thing. Oh, man. It makes me feel old. So, where are you from?
I'm originally from Springfield, Colorado, and then we moved here about 10 years ago. And
Okay.
Now I've been here ever since.
All right. And then you're here at the University of Ozarks studying what?
Yes, sir. I'm a junior studying to try to go into pre-med.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Why'd you choose pre-med?
I wanted to do something where I could help people. And I wanted to be around like athletics and just kind of went back and forth. And then one of my family friends is an orthopedic surgeon. He was like, Matthew, come to the clinic. I went to the clinic one day and I've been going back ever since then.
What did you do on that day that you went to the clinic? Did you get to see surgery?
Yeah, so I filled out paperwork for about 2 hours, and then I got to sit in for a surgery, made it in about 2 minutes before I had to leave.
Yeah.
And then I've just been kind of going back since then because it definitely like enticed me.
Yeah. What's the class trajectory for pre-med here?
I think it's 24, 25, not a ton of people, but they're definitely I know all the kids that are trying to go pre-med with me, so that's nice. I get to have classes with them, know them by name, and we all study together, stuff like that.
What are some of the courses that you take for pre-med?
A lot of chemistry. So like right now it's O-Chem, and then it'll go up to P-Chem, and then just a lot of biology too. And then what's cool about going here is you can have a minor that's like not specific to that. So I'm also in business management as a minor, just to kind of capture like some outside interest I have. So I'm not just limited to doctor.
Yeah.
Which is super cool.
You're more well-rounded. You know a few more things.
It lets you, because who knows what the future can lead to. So they're kind of preparing you for all your options.
That's good. What's something about being here at the University of Ozarks that genuinely surprised you in a good way about life here?
I think it's a sense of community. I spent my first 2 years at Arkansas State in Jonesboro, big school, and I came back here and it was like all the professors know you. I know 90% of the students, and it's just like one tight-knit group instead of just a bunch of like random groups, and I definitely love that part. I think part of it is since we're in such a small town, there's a ton of connections. Like a lot of people in the science department have connections with the hospital, so like I'm able to go there a couple mornings a week and observe surgeries, just kind of. That's the stuff that you don't get in a big environment, in my opinion, because here everybody knows everybody. So if you just ask, they're like, oh, well, do you want to meet my friend who's a doctor? Yeah. And then you can just make the connection yourself with a little bit of assistance from some other people.
So you're in a really beautiful location, tons of outdoor activities here. How does that impact your everyday life here?
There's so much you can go do. Like if I have a free hour between classes, I can be at the river in 2 minutes and I can be fishing, or I can go up to the lakes that are 10, 15 minutes from campus. So it just kind of gives you a good chance to just like de-stress after if you had a long day, and you don't have to go looking for it. I mean, it's just right out there waiting for you. And they got Ozarks Outdoors too, which he's always telling you to go outside and telling you where to go. Yeah.
What's Ozarks Outdoors?
So it's a campus rec program. They have a big office in our student center, and the head guy, Daryl, just plans trips. He plans intramurals, and basically he's just like, get outside, get outdoors. So a lot better than sitting in a residence hall all day.
Was that a subtle shot to our conversation right here? A lot better than sitting in a residence hall all day?
I mean, it might not look as good if we were sitting outside. So.
I like that. Nice recovery. I like that. Is there a part of campus life, like a class, club, or event that makes you feel connected?
It's probably my teammates.
Okay.
I run cross country and track, and whenever I came here, I didn't really know a lot of people, and they took the new kid in, and it's just been a family ever since then, and I've had them. I mean, we're always doing stuff, whether it's just like a movie night or pretending to study in the library, just stuff like that. They've just taken me right in and made it to where I feel at home.
And you run cross country and track. What events in track are you running?
Normally the 5K.
Okay.
Every once in a while, coach will throw me in something else, but that's probably my best one.
The 5K?
Yes, sir.
And your time right now, your personal best?
I ran 14:42 last year. Yeah. So we'll see if I can run any faster this year.
You think you can? You think you got it?
I hope so. We got a really good coach this year, and the team pushes us pretty hard. And, I mean, we're in one of the best places to run with all the resources around us.
That's awesome. What makes it, what resources specifically?
It's just you're able to access like so many different things. Like if you want to go run in the hills and the mountains, you can be there in 15 minutes. Or then we've got the track right off campus. and it's just pretty. It's a lot easier to run when you're lost in like the surroundings of the creeks or all that stuff than if you're running in rice fields like my old school was.
So you talked a little bit about the community, how you know 90% of the people here. Are there any stories that really capture how it is being a part of the community here? Any times that you had that you might be able to share?
Some of the funniest stories for me are just like, so we'll finish up practice and me and my teammates will be like, let's go eat. And we'll go out to eat. And this happens to us probably once a week. Is some person we don't know in the community will come up to us. They'll see our shirts or our gear or whatever. And they'll be like, how's y'all's season going? How are y'all doing? How are classes? And they don't know us, but they want to know because they see that we go here. So that's been super cool for me that the community like buys into it.
That's awesome.
I've loved every minute of that.
So you're like local celebrities when you wear your University of Ozarks stuff.
And we could be super slow for all they know, but they still seem to care no matter what, which I like it. I don't mind the spotlight a little bit.
Yeah, that's great. So Ozarks gives students freedom, but also strong support in the things that you choose to do. What does that look like in your experience?
To me, it was like you don't have to look far for help. You can do your own thing. But if you start struggling, you don't have to look far. Your teachers are going to be like, hey, you should join this study group. Hey, you should go get a tutor. And just the ease with which you can get that. Like I have a tutor in one of my classes, and I sent one email, and I had a tutoring set up for twice a week.
Wow.
So it's just they make it as easy as they can for you to succeed as long as you're just willing to go to class and do what they tell you to.
Yeah. And now with your classes and professors, is there anything about them that stands out to you that makes it exceptional?
I think just that they all want to get to know you and want to see you succeed. The classes are smaller than where I was before. And so I know all my professors. I would say I know most of them like outside of just being professor.
Yeah.
And so that's made it a lot easier to like buy into the class if you're trying to actually like learn from that.
That's really awesome. Those small class sizes probably help a lot.
Yeah, I love the small classes. It's just, it's tight knit. I've been in classes before with 150 people, and it's a lot easier to learn with 25 than that many.
Yeah. So outside of the classroom, is there like a project, event, or an activity that is really memorable to you?
Probably just like going to some of the races and stuff around here.
Yeah.
We spend most of our weekends going to races and traveling, and we'll meet alums, we'll meet people there, and it's just like the memories we've made on the bus rides, the meets. I mean, I wouldn't trade those for anything. And it's just taught me how to work hard. It's taught me how to persevere through like the bad races to the good races.
Yeah.
And I think that's definitely like helped make me a better student just through all those trips.
So has access to scholarships, aid, or other resources made a difference to you?
I think it's really, for me, it's the tutoring. It's just you don't have to look far for any of it. They're really good with scholarships. I was able to transfer in and get my school pretty much covered for just through like how easy they made it with scholarships. And then I'm getting all the aid I need and all the help I need without having to look too hard for it. So
yeah, makes it easy. I guess.
It's easy to succeed. And they make it super easy here for you to just get like work study jobs. It can range from anything. I get paid to tutor twice a week for a study group for Kim. And then I mentioned to some of my faculty that I was looking around for a job, and they were like, well, here's where you go. Here's where you fill it out. And so I just filled out an application, and now I mow lawns 4 or 5 days a week. And they work around my schedule. If I text them and say, hey, I got a lot of schoolwork, they're fine with it. And so it's just a way to get a little extra spending money, pay off a little bit of school that anyone can do, and you don't need like a specific skill set for it, which was very, very nice.
Are there a lot of work study programs on campus?
Man, there's work study for everything. You could get paid to ref an intramural game. There's people who work like at the registrar's office. You've got like librarians checking in and out books. Anywhere you look, there's definitely like an opportunity for you, which is also super cool because it can prepare you for like, there's going to be something for like your job in the future. Like a lot of my pre-med friends work in the training room. Yeah. So there's just, anywhere you look, there can be an opportunity if you just ask about it.
So it seems like it would be difficult for you to not succeed here.
Yeah, I think you'd have to try not to succeed more than trying to succeed. I don't know. I think about it like, because I spend a lot of time on the water. It's like you're flowing with the current. Just flow down the river, and it's going to lead you to the right path.
Speaking of succeeding, how is Ozarks preparing you for life after graduation outside of just getting your first job?
I think it's not just about the classes, it's about like the experiences you'll get, and everyone's ready to talk to you. That's one thing I've noticed. I feel like sometimes we get caught up in the daily and just kind of go through the motions, but here they're ready to talk about experiences. Like last week I had my meeting to make my schedule for next year, and my advisor just started telling me about the path to med school. I mean, he had no reason to do that. We were done with my schedule, but it was like, hey, you should try doing this. You should try doing that. And so I think it's just that everyone buys into you is what like kind of sets it apart to prepare you for the future.
Wow. That's really cool. So the path to med school, you kind of have it charted then for the next year and a half.
Yeah, yes, sir. We've gone through and just like made my schedule, and then now it's like, what else can I do? What can I do to set my application apart from all the others they're gonna get?
Yeah, and that's also ties into the minor, the business minor.
Yeah,
too.
Getting a minor, doing community service, and that's the stuff that I don't think a lot of places really focus on like they do here. Is it's what can you do besides school to make yourself as strong as possible for the future, and that's just been super helpful for me.
That's really cool. If you were describing the student experience here to like a parent, a future student, or a friend in like 30 seconds, what would you highlight?
30 seconds. Community. That's probably the biggest one. Activity. There's always something going on. And then it's just the tight knit part. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're leaving home, you don't want it to be like you're all alone, and you're never going to be alone here. So that's probably what I'd tell them. That
sounds great. And then on the weekends, where can people most likely find you spending your time if you don't have any schoolwork to do?
If I don't have any schoolwork, you'll probably find me in the river, on the lake, in the woods, up the mountain, just somewhere kind of absorbing the nature and just hanging out and relaxing, I guess. There's a ton of places to do it, and you can just go to Ozarks Outdoors and he'll tell you where to go do it. So that's where you can find me.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. That's all the questions I got for today.
Yes, sir. It's been a pleasure.
Good. Thank you.